Greetings, this is Pastor Mark Hawk, Senior Pastor of the New Era Baptist Church in Elberton, Georgia, coming to you with words of encouragement. Here we are as we begin the Christmas season, or I just want to look at one verse coming from Luke chapter 1, verse 38. It's a powerful verse if you just read it. Let me read it to you. It says, "And Mary said, Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it unto me according to thy word. And the angel departed from her." The angel of the Lord had appeared unto Mary to let her know that she was pregnant with the Son of God. And he began to tell her all the things that would happen. And this is Mary's response. My brothers and sisters, in that one response, in that one verse, just want to say to you, look what she said. She said, "I am his servant." And basically, a servant is one that does what the master tells them. It don't matter what they tell them to do, or where they tell them to go, or they do what they're told. And so her response is, "I'm your servant, Lord, and I'm going to do what you tell me to do." The second thing that I get from that is that when God asks you, or God tell you to do something, instead of responding, "Why me?" why don't you just say, "Thank God that you chose me." Amen. When God speaks to you, you ought to thank God that he spoke to you, instead of sitting there whining and crying about what God has ordered you to do. My brothers and sisters, Mary, she had a response of, "Lord, I'm your servant, and I'm going to do what you told me to do." And she didn't turn around talking about, "Why me, Lord?" No, she was with joy. Third thing I want to tell you, that she basically said, "I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part." Pastor, how you get that out of that? Well, she says that let it be unto me as you say. So therefore, in other words, what she's saying is she is a willing participant to do what God has instructed her to do. We need to be a willing participant to do the will of the Lord, not our will, but his will. And when we understand that when God speaks to us, it's not about us, it's not about our will, but it's about his will. You ought to be glad God, first of all, stopped to talk to you. Second of all, that he chose you. Third of all, that you are a vessel that he might get some glory. So my brothers and sisters, I encourage you to listen to the Lord, be obedient to the Lord, and to say, "Lord, not my will, but thy will be done." My brothers and sisters, when the Lord call on you, you ought to be ready to give the response. "Here I am, Lord, your servant, ready to do your will." May God bless you and keep you is our prayer.